20 minutes, so we don't want to do
If these assholes start getting in my face, you need to jump up and say, hey.
No, you don't get up and walk away, no matter what. Just stay calm, man. Stay calm.
We definitely.
I'll be on your toes here.
Oh, I am.
Ladies and gentlemen, 6 feet 2 inches tall, 215 pounds. Here is Morrison.
I'd really rather let's just let them do this. All right. I want to really kind of keep everybody out of it, except just for them. We're just going to need it. Like, make sure your cell phones are shut off, and please, everybody, got to be really quiet. Okay? If you're going to have to talk, you're going to have to leave the room.
Why haven't you brought a lawsuit against the state of Nevada or against anybody to say, hey, you deprived me of a $38 million contract, you deprived me of 10 years of the best of my athletic life?
Well, that's a very good question. And a lot of people ask me that. Being exiled from the sport that that I loved left a bad taste in my mouth. I didn't want to be around boxing at all for the first 4 or 5 years. Got myself in trouble. Went to prison. Had to sit there for 14 months. 8 days, 6 hours, and 46 minutes. That's a long time. So people ask me, why do you wait so long, before you started fighting? It's like, I had to go through some personal things and through a process and through continuing to educate myself before I was in a position to make a decision to fight again.
Or what did you have to submit here in West Virginia in order to get licensed?
Well, you have to go through the, eye exam, neurological, all that. They don't require blood tests here, but they wanted to see my blood results anyway, which we, jumped through our butt to show them what they needed to see. People
Who did those blood tests?
Excuse me, on behalf of my client, I don't want you to answer anything. That's private, and I don't want you to answer anything. Thanks. Get your mic.
Tom Morrison, y'all.
Obviously, there's something going on something that Wally Matthews is bringing up. What's going on?
Wally Matthews was interviewing John Castle, the opponent for Tommy Morrison, for the fight tonight, and he came up and was talking to him about the HIV thing with Tommy, and it was explained to him that he had been through numerous tests, that he'd been run through the gamut of tests, and he passed them all. And then Wally said that, are you going to take their word for it, or are you going to make them show you some paperwork that everything's cleared up? What's going to happen if you don't, if you end up dying of AIDS? Who's going to take care of your kids? And, so the kid's scared to death, and he doesn't want to fight,
Yeah, this is typical where the boxer wants to try to, certain boxers, they start getting so nervous. Tom, even at his worst, is probably going to give this guy a severe beating. The reality is, I think the guy's getting severe cold feet. I'm prepared for this. I have a copy of the blood test. Okay. This blood test shows that Tom is negative. Tom has taken all these tests, and that Tom has been subjected to all the requirements that are necessary under West Virginia's and Ohio's boxing rules. I tell him I don't want to disclose anything I don't need to disclose, because I'm tired of my boxer having to go through basically selective scrutiny, which is a form of blacklisting, a form of discrimination as well, and have to go through repeated blood tests and hoops is nothing but indicative of constant selective focusing on him as a professional boxer and discriminating against him. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down, and in addition to that, the Boxing Commission is asking me to release Tom's medical records that he has, and any other information that Tom has, and on and on. Just get through the door.
I'm sorry. I thought
I do everything hard, man. This dude was going to back out, wasn't he?
It seemed like he was thinking about it, yeah.
We're going to do that every single time.
Well, yeah.
Strong arm, part of the game.
Time is it?
Fight day. What time is it? 8 o'clock. Today's a very big day for me. I got to prove myself again. When I get into the locker room, then I have a different spirit that comes over me, and I get in the zone. But up until then, I'm usually pretty calm.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, 6 feet 2 inches tall, 215 pounds. Here is Tommy Morrison.
What we're going to see tonight. I feel like I'm going to be all right. I've been in the gym, like I say, for about probably 9 months altogether. And it's coming back, I hope people treat me fairly and the media will report on me like I haven't fought 10.5 years instead of, I've always been subject to much more criticism than anyone else because I'm me. But, I just hope that they treat me fairly. I'm not going to be a world champion right off the bat. Everybody knows that. I got to walk, I got to crawl before I walk. But everything's coming together really well, and I'm excited. I really expect some good things. Even tonight, I expect to do well. It's been a long time since I've made that walk, but, when you've done something for 31 years of your life, it's like breathing.
Any apprehension, any nervousness because you haven't done it so long?
I think there's a little bit of that there, but like I said, when you've done something your whole life, it becomes second nature. So I have no fears. I'm excited. I'm ready to get back into the sport and put some smiles on people's faces.
Snazzy there, Mike.
You're pretty dapper, huh?
Pretty dapper.
And he likes to stand up straight. So if you 7-2 him to the head a couple times off the bat, he's going to start right there. Right in the solar plexus. Back with the 1 to the head.
Okay, now wait a minute. You know what? It's right here. Just go right there. Even with that. See? Even. What's your chair? Hop up, Mom. Let me see what this says. That stool's got to be out that far.
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't lose track of that because we lose time in the corner when that fucking happens. So everybody be on the ball.
Yeah, it'll be out away from the corner.
How's that look?
Oh, it's fine. Better than
Hello?
the other pair.
Okay.
Well, okay, I need some feedback.
Yeah, it's better than the other pair.
Yeah.
The pinky's been on the break, so that fucking won't go straight. Okay, no, I'm talking about the glove, not the gauze. Unroll the gauze. What you just did, undo. That makes it feel like I'm holding the broomstick in the middle of my hand. Too tight.
Too tight?
Do it here. See, this is what I didn't want right here. I hate being fucking rushed.
We're not rushed.
If that fight's over, we're next. We're rushed. Hey, whoa. Go all that stuff. That's a big knot in my hand. Let me see that.
Tommy, do you want us out? You want me and your mom?
Can't hear you, baby.
Do you want me and your mom and Ed out, or do you want us in here?
I don't care. I don't take this lightly. This isn't just a one-fight thing. I got to go out and prove myself. Well, absolutely. Absolutely, I expect to be rusty. You can't not do something for 11 years and, people come back and expect me to be a world champion right off the bat. They've never given me the benefit of the doubt. I've always been subject to 10 times more criticism than anybody else, because I'm white.
Mona?
See, now they want us to go. All right, but you have to clear out here.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, 6 feet 2 inches tall, 215 pounds. Here is Tommy Morrison.
It feels good, come out here and knock some rust off. It's been a long time, and I was a little more nervous than I thought I'd be. But things came together pretty well for us. I tried to remain calm, being calm in here is a hard thing to do after 11 years, you know. And like I say, people need to keep in mind that I haven't done this for 11 years. So if they're going to criticize me, do it lightly. So I'm going to go home and visit my children. Then I'm going to come back to Phoenix and start training for the next fight.